one person has been declared dead and 2 injured after e-hailing vehicles were attacked by unknown suspects at Maponya Mall this evening. A case of murder, attempted murder of 2 counts, and arson is opened for further investigations. The South African Police Services and the Johannesburg Metro Police Department are on the scene to monitor the situation, which is suspected to be taxi violence related. For more on the story, we are now joined by SABC News reporter Lopang Alamu, who is at Maponya Mall. Lopang, good evening. Thank you so much for your time. Really do appreciate it. Earlier on, we spoke to Colonel Dimagato Nehuhuli of the South African Police Service, and the information we got is that the one suspect who had been declared dead had not yet been formally identified. Has anything changed in the last hour?
Oliver, nothing at this point has changed. We are currently with some committee members here who are really just expressing frustration at what transpired here. I'm going to try and grab one of them to at least explain as our witnesses what they saw. Hi, Mama, how are you? Oliver, you'd know that there's some background noise. We're going to try and move away so we are audible with our guests here. Mama, thank you so much for your time. If you could just explain to us what you saw, what happened here, and why the community feels the way that they feel.
Ke bua Sotho. O ka bua Sotho mama? Yeah. Mamela. Gore ke be ke tlemo. Ngwana ke o driver Uber. So itse ha ba re ke o ba bolawa ka montle. Ke be ke tloela lo aina ke tla ke mathe ke komishini. Ha ke fitla mo. Ke thotse koloi engwe e tjha. Hona le batho ka mohare. Ke batho ba Uber and then engwe e tjhisitswe. So ditopo tse pedi. Hona le ba se ba nkilo ba isitse sepetlele ba lemetse ene ba thunwa ke batho ba di-taxi ba batle di-Uber mo Maponya ba ne ba laisha batho ka montle ho jarete bone ba laisha ka hare jwanong ke ntho re makatsang gore bonkgono ba rona ba bang ha ba tshone tsamaya why ntho ba ba thunwe ba bolaye community re palama di-taxi tsa bona hantle why ntho ba re bolaye and then teng kutlwisang botlhoko hona tje ba se ba lemaditse motho moshimane o mo wa community ntse re thusa mo re lemo ba se ba mo lemaditse ebile ba ne ba mo shapa ke maponesa. It's wrong. They stayed us.
Well, Oliver, that's just one of the community members expressing how scared she was when she was in her home and heard that there is there's some drama at Maponya Mall. There's an incident here, and that she assumes that it could be her daughter, who's an Uber driver. What we understand happened here is that the taxi owners, as well as taxi drivers, had a tiff with the Uber drivers who normally do pickups here. So they go into the mall, do their pickups, and we understand that the taxis are stationed outside the mall. So you'd also note from where we are, what we're seeing right now are 2 groups. On the one side, on the one end, are the police officers, and on the other end are the community members who have tried blockading this road, just trying to express their frustration. We've also heard the woman here saying that what she knows at this point is that an innocent person had fallen victim to this brazen attack, and just asking what happens to those who are unable to access taxis outside the mall. Should they now be inconvenienced because they found a better way to get transport to their destination? So that's currently the situation that we are faced with. Police have managed at this point to contain the community. They're on one end, and we are yet to see any form of force being used by the police. We only saw one person being arrested. That seems to be a community member. But we are still on the scene, and we will get back to you in the next few moments. Just to give you some visuals as to what is currently happening, Oliver.
Yeah, Lopang, when I spoke to the JMPD and the police earlier on, they had not yet been able to make a determination about who the suspects, the 4 suspects may be. Neither do they have a lead on it just yet. Have any of the community members or any of the eyewitnesses you spoke to have an inkling as to who the suspects might be?
What we understand is that the suspects are from a certain taxi association. We cannot confirm which taxi association at this point, but what they keep saying consistently, so since we arrived, that the suspects are either taxi drivers or people from the taxi association. So we cannot confirm that at this point. Only the police can confirm that once they arrive, but we do know that the community on one hand says that these particular suspects are the taxi drivers who do not want anyone to come do pickups apart from themselves or any other taxi that is designated to be at this destination. So we are about to go on air with you once again, Oliver, to give you those visuals, and we'll talk to more committee members as soon as we are set up.
Lopang, thank you so much for being able to promptly give us this report and bring us this report. Really do appreciate it. Lopang Alamu, SABC news reporter, they're coming to us live from Maponya Mall, engaging the community